Diesel was working loudly and alone. Cargo lay on the quay. Ships and passengers were delayed. Everyone was complaining about Sir Topham Hatt's railway. Percy and Duck were sulking in their shed. "What's all this?" demanded Sir Topham Hatt. "We're on strike, sir," said Percy nervously. "Yes," added Duck. "Beg pardon, sir, but we won't work with Diesel, sir." "You said you sent him packing, sir." "I have to give Diesel a second chance," replied Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm trying to help you by bringing Diesel here. Now you must help me. He was the only engine available." Percy and Duck went sadly back to work. Next morning, things were no better. Diesel's driver had not put his brakes on properly, and Diesel started to move. He went bump straight into Percy. "Wake up there, Percy," scowled Diesel. "You have work to do." He didn't even say he was sorry to Percy. Later, Diesel bumped the car so hard that the loads went everywhere. "What will Sir Topham Hatt say?" gasped Percy. "He won't like it," said Duck. "So who's going to tell him, I wonder? Two goody-goody tattletales like you, I suppose?" Percy and Duck did not want to be tattletales, so they said nothing. Diesel, thinking he could get away with his bad behavior, was ruder than ever. Next day, he was shunting freight cars full of china clay. He banged the cars hard into the buffers, but the buffers weren't secure. The silly cars were sunk. Sir Topham Hatt heard the news. The cars were hoisted safely from the sea, but the clay was lost. Sir Topham Hatt spoke severely to Diesel. "The harbor master has told me everything. Things worked much better here before you arrived. I shall not be inviting you back. Now, Duck and Percy, I hope you won't mind having to handle the work by yourselves again." "Oh, no, sir. Yes, please, sir," replied the engine. Whistling cheerfully, they puffed back to work, while Diesel sulked slowly away. Percy and Duck had the same problem you have with Schemy. No one likes a tattletale, but of course if you see someone doing something really dangerous, you should tell a grown-up immediately. That's not being a tattletale, that's being sensible.
But what he's doing is wrong.
People who lie usually get found out, but sometimes you need to give a lie a little nudge to bring it out in the open.
You mean we should trick him?
The best kind of trick is when someone tricks himself. "Now excuse me, I must go. Don't refuse me. Tally-ho."
Schemy's listening to everything we say. So let's make something up and trick him. So, Becky, where did you say those fantastic and totally amazing new toys were hidden? Stacy didn't say where they were hidden, but they must be hidden somewhere in this station. Probably. Let's go look for them. Later, when we come back. Right. Toys. Where's Stacy hiding? Toys.
Hey,
promise I made in the station. This place really is haunted.
What's going on? What's the matter? What's going on? What are you doing? Are you okay? What's the matter?
Look at the station.
What about it? Looks spotless.
No, I was turning upside down looking for toys, and now it's all clean. But I didn't do it, and no one else was here. This place is haunted.
It's exactly what I was saying before. This place is haunted. All right, now let's think for a second. Now, you were bugging this place before for ghosts. Now, did you find any ghost-like evidence or hear any spook-like noises?
No, I wasn't really listening for ghosts. I just wanted to spy on people, so
Young man, I am extremely disappointed in you. After what we talked about before, you lied to me. I am afraid that you are going to have to be punished. And you know what that punishment is.
no, not the curl.
Yes, the curl. It's one thing to spy on people. It's something else entirely different and much worse to lie to your Uncle Schemer. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
No, not the curl. No, don't pull my curl there. Come on. Yabba?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I was administering some punishment, Miss Jones. It seems that my nephew here, he left the walkie-talkies all over the place, and he should be learning to take better care of such sophisticated electronic equipment. You know what I mean? Go get him down. Anyway, my nephew here seems to be becoming a believer in the fact that this place is haunted. And if you believe this place is haunted now, too?
No.
Not even a little?
Only when you're here, Schemer.
Oh, ha, 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 H-A-H-A-H-A. Schemer. Did you just hear that? You didn't just hear... Schemer. There it is again, right there. You don't hear that right now? What's the point trying to convince you people anyway? You people got a lot to learn before you, learn that you've got a lot to learn.